What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So it's been a minute. More like a week, but it feels like a minute. No, but I don't know. Anyway, how's it going? Hope you guys have been having a good time, enjoying your time with family, or doing whatever it is you guys do. Had a good week at work. Mine, is what it is. So, I've got some stuff to show you. I have a final on one of the Porsche. The 911 is done, and I have an update on the 928, and something cool to share with you at the end. So, let's see, where do we start? Well, we might as well start with the final on this one. So, I was able to get this one together. This one went together really nice. This is the Fujimi Koenig Special 911 by Turbo. So that is cool. This thing just looks mean and low, and really dig this one. Went together good. I used Blizzard's yelling at me. It wouldn't be a video without Blizzard yelling at me. So we painted it. We started with the TS30 Silverleaf. We did the TS97 Pearl Yellow over that. And this thing is basically out of the box. I did have a couple of issues that were of my own doing that I will share with you. But otherwise it went, I think, really good. So there it is. This is a cool kit. It's got the posable... What, buddy? It's got the posable front steering. I think it looks really cool. I'm digging the way this looks, and I love the color, the way it came out. Got the blue ox plate on the front. I don't want to... Came out pretty cool. There's the back of this thing. I just love how the car looks like they sectioned a big chunk out of the bottom of it and squashed it down. Such a cool looking car, so rad. There's the underside. Like I said, not much extra put into that. Just a little bit of black wash stuff. Now, the bad part about this thing. As always, as soon as it was together and put together and everything was done, and I looked, and it's like there's a smudge on the inside of the window. Right frickin' there, right in the middle. I don't know what the heck it is. I don't know what it is. And it's got glass all the way around, so there's no way for me to do this without pulling the body apart. I don't want to risk doing that. So I'm going to leave it. It is what it is. It's going to be a nice shelf queen, as you would say. But it's going to be a dang nice shelf queen. That is cool looking. The other problem I had was the panel lines on this weren't very deep to begin with, and after I took care of the parting lines and sanded the surface and then primered it and sanded that and reprimered it and painted and clear coated and did all that, some of the door seams, as I was painting and clear coating, some of the door seams and trunk seams, I watched them just go away. Now, admittedly, I don't have a good panel line scriber yet. I am going to order a nice Tamiya one that I found. I usually use the back of my X-Acto blade, or I have a really nice dental pick that does a good job, or I thought. So I did go back and do I had done these panel lines, what I thought was deep enough, but as it turns out it wasn't. So I had to go back after it was painted and clear coated. I have a tendency of doing stupid stuff like that to painted bodies. But anyway, I was able to take the dental pick and go so slow and just rescribe the back door seams and the trunk seams right there. And I mean slow. I mean like I took an hour and I slowly chipped through that. And got it so that there was a line there. And luckily, Tiffany had sent me this Onsai pen. I don't remember if I've mentioned this before. I know on the podcast I mentioned that she sent this to me. But no joke, this thing comes in super handy. I mean, super handy. So you take your black wash or whatever you're going to, whether you make your own or you use Tamiya, whatever. And that's the tip of it. And you just fill up the tip and you just slowly fill it in there. And it worked like a charm. This might not have deep panel lines, but it appears to have panel lines. I think it looks okay. And again, other than that, smudge on the window, I'm at a loss. I don't know what to say about that. It is what it is. It's not going to ruin the way I feel about the model. I think it came out really nice otherwise. Maybe if I ever wanted to bring this thing to a show, I could, I don't know, fashion a for sale sign and put it on the window or something just to hide that. Who knows? But anyway, so that is that one. Finished. Build number 1. Now, build number 2 is the 928 S4. This is a really cool car, and I've had it mocked up, and it just sits so rad. It's a cool car. So we painted that TS53, and I did that just over the gray primer. Well, let me show you the chassis first, actually. So there's the chassis. Look at how fat those rear tires are. Holy cow, those things are fat. Yeah, so I still have to, I'm going to do the same as the 911. Just some minor black washing on here, just a little bit. I'm going to try and make sure that the window stays spotless, even though I did that on the 911. It was like sometime in assembly. Anyway, so that's not I had a mishap with this one too. So there's that one. I think I've showed you guys this before, and we've talked about the color. So I had this one. This one was polished, wet sanded, the whole 9 yards. It was looking really good. And then I was putting the headlight buckets, which is right there. They're flat on the inside, right? So the headlights are in the down position on this car. I was putting them in, and I used CA glue, like I always do, just the smallest little drops, and I don't know, there was like a hair. So there's an open scoop on the front of that. I don't know if you can see it, right? So that scoop is open. And I don't know if if I was too slow, I don't know. I threw the bottle out. I had a bottle that was half used. I got a CA glue hair across from the scoop to the headlight. On the outside. It wasn't even gluing on the outside, so I don't know what's up with that. But things work in mysterious ways, apparently. But anyway, I tried to wet sand it out. I tried everything I could think of, and it was just creating more of an issue with the paint. So I had to repaint. I sanded the whole hood down, and I repainted and blended in the front of the car. And then I did the same with the clear. So this has to be wet sanded again on the clear coat, basically, is what I'm saying. But I was able to fix the hood. Came out fairly decent. I mean, that's a good little... That's not wet sanded yet, so that's the shine that's on that. So, I think as long as I can make it through the rest of this build without any major mishaps, I'm hoping by Sunday this one will be done. I'll be able to show you this one in a final as well. And then move on to one of the other many builds that I want to get done this summer. So, we're caught up on the Porsche build. Again, I want to say thank you, Chuck, for basically, well, I'm not going to say he made me build 2, but, he's very persuasive. And here I am, building 2. Could be worse. I know guys out there that are building like 6. That's crazy. Anyway, So that's it. We're caught up. Now, my good friend Joel over at Iceman Collections has been nice enough to extend the channel a discount code, which will be in the description of every video. It is blueox10. If you go to Iceman Collections and you use the code blueox10, you'll get 10% off your order, which is very cool. Thank you, Joel, for extending that to my subscribers. I greatly appreciate it, and I'm sure they do too. So again, that will be in the description of every video from here on out. So go take advantage of that for sure. And I think that's it for now. I'm working this weekend, as you know, hence the weekend work garb. So I'm hoping to have a quiet weekend and I can kind of get this stuff squared away. I really want to start my next couple of builds that I want to do. Really want to get going on that. I'm at the stage where I was excited for these and enjoying these builds, but now I'm ready for these builds to be done, and I'm chomping at the bit to get to the next. So here's hoping I can do that this weekend. Everybody enjoy your weekend. Have a great Father's Day. Holy cow, I forgot tomorrow's Father's Day. All right. Have a great Father's Day, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Again, check out everything linked in the description of the video. You got Iceman Collections, you got MCV products, and of course, as always, Hobby Nut Models. Go check out that website. If you click on the link in this video, it will bring you right to his website, and you can start shopping. And he's having a big sale on a lot of stuff. A big sale. So go over there and check out what he's got on sale and pick you up something that you need or want. All right, guys, that's it. And hopefully, I'll see you at the end of the weekend. Have a good one.